What's good, YouTube? Lethal back with another video here. Today I'm showing y'all content from the Lethal Madden Bowl, the Madden League that I put together. Features the all-time players on the all-time teams that they played for. So it's a high-level competition, which is what I was going for. You know, I have some people in the league telling me it's a passing league. I got other people telling me it's a running league, which tells me that it's pretty balanced, and that's pretty much what I was going for. Everybody has a team that is capable of producing a win. Alright, so there are no excuses. The thing about it is no custom playbooks. It's played pretty much like, in my opinion, what the Madden Bowl should be. You know, the whole theme team thing, like, I want the team or that organization to play against the other team's best all-time players and see who comes out with a win, as opposed to everybody having the same exact players and pretty much do the same exact things. Like, I like the different schemes. I like people working with what they got. You know, that Regs feel with a little hint of mud because of the legends and things like that. So that's what we're doing. Today's video I'm playing against the Oakland Raiders, and the thing I want to highlight in this video is the fact that the Oakland Raiders have been working to get better at Madden. Alright, he came into the league, his very first game, played against the Broncos, got blown out. He got hit with so many one-play touchdowns, it's ridiculous. And he said, you know what, Lethal? I want to go ahead and try out these free lab sessions. Yes, the lab sessions are free. I will take as much time as I need to help you get better at the game and understand why things happen the way they do. Now, at first, when I first started with him, he wasn't necessarily a runner or a passer. But after kind of working with him a little bit, he realized that he was a runner. And he was going to use that to his advantage. I'm also a runner, so it was kind of easy for me to help him with little things to help him build his scheme better. And I appreciate him actually taking the time to listen to get better, because that's what it's all about. Like, it's one thing to ask for help and you show up and everything kind of go in one ear and out the other, but to actually take the time, listen, and then see the result of listening and getting better is nothing short of amazing. Before, he wasn't making passes like this. You know, all his passes was deep down the field, kind of like, you know, how everybody played Madden when the game first came out on PlayStation 2 and Xbox. You know, you just throw streaks down the field, hope somebody catch it. Now he's taking his little underneath routes, he's working the play action, and he's very dangerous in the run game. Like, I cannot stop Bo Jackson to save my life. With that being said, the one thing I was telling him, you know, about Madden, when you get into that dogfight game, it's about what team can come up with a stop. And then if the game is really, really close, it just comes down to who has the ball last. And that's kind of the way I play Madden. I don't necessarily try to go out there and blow out my opponent. You know, if I can get a bunch of pick sixes and put the game away early, you know, that's fine. But for the most part, since I gotten up there and I'm pretty close to the top 100, I'm playing against nothing but skilled guys that know what they're doing. So in a lot of my games, I have to edge them out at the end, which is fine. At the end of the day, as long as I get a win, I'm happy. So watching this particular game, Oakland, as you can see, quick 14-7. I can't stop his run. He can't really stop my run either. And it's okay. Alright, as a runner, you always never want to leave points on the board. So me, when I'm in position to take field goals, I take them. If I had to punt the ball and play defense, that's what I'm going to do. I'm never going to do the whole gambling part of the game where, you know, it's 4th and 27 and I'm trying to make a Hail Mary play happen, because more than likely you're not going to get it. You're playing frustrated. Turn the ball over and you're screwed. You know, you end up wanting to quit the game, you blame EA. You know, all that stuff is not necessary. At the end of the day, Madden is just a game. You know, for some people it is more than a game. Right there, I got to stop. But for some people, it is more of a game, and I can see why. That competitive nature, especially if you're like a pro player or something like that, is more than a game. But at the end of the day, it really is just a video game. If you can channel yourself to not get as frustrated, like little things are going to happen here and there, but if you can like really control it and not get as frustrated, the results speak for themselves. And that's what I've been able to do. Before, I used to want to throw my controller against the wall, cuss everybody and their mama out. But since I've learned to play Madden more, since I started playing it more when I stopped playing 2K, I've learned to calm down, take the game as it is, and just trying to find a way to win. If I lose, I just chalk it up to the fact that my opponent was better than me that game, and I improved. So the way this league has been going, like, it's a lot of great competition in here. I really appreciate the guys that are in the league. Hopefully they stay for the whole thing. It's $200 on the line. But the way this league has been going, it's like the sorry people that come into the league and get blown out. I don't even know why y'all joined the league in the first place. You knew you was gonna come in, you knew you wasn't as good at the game, and you was gonna lose. Stop wasting people's time of joining leagues that you really not that interested in. Everybody's interested in the money, and I get that, but there should be no reason why, week after week, I have to refill all these spots of people that said they was competition, that said, they was good at the game. Especially in my league, because like I said, I have free lab sessions. I'm good at the game. The people I put into the league, some of those guys are top 100 people. I found them, whether I beat them or they beat me online, we had a close competitive game. So, with that being said, there's no reason why you should ever come into one of my leagues and feel like you can't compete. If you want to get better, all you gotta do is ask. And it's not just me, like, it's a few of us that are willing to lab, help, because it's always, when you lab, it's always something you're trying to get better at. For us, we're getting to the point where we see somebody scheme, and we want to know what defense to go to clamp up their scheme every time out. That's the point where me and the guys I lab with are at. I struggle against people that really like quick hike me all game long. Those are the only people I tend to struggle against now. If you're a runner, in my mind, eventually I'm gonna get a stop, so I don't be too worried about it. But when you're a passer and you have that quick hike ability to where I can't make my adjustments, that's where I'm trying to, learn how to find a play that's gonna help me. As you can see, no matter what I'm trying to do to Bo Jackson right now, it's not working. So Oakland Raiders, if you watch this back and you watch this game, just know that you're a hell of an opponent at this point. Like, look at it, dot. Like, I couldn't stop your offensive scheme. I just happened to get, an interception in the first half, which helped me. And I was just hoping that was going to be enough to win the game. I can't stop Bo Jackson. I couldn't really stop your pass patterns. And right here, this was a key moment. All right, 59-yard attempt with Blair Walsh. The game told me I had the ability to make it. I didn't get maximum power, but I still got above the line, and I missed the kick. The announcer was like off the crossbar or whatever, but I missed the kick. That, it killed what I normally would have done, but at the same time, it might have helped me in this particular game. So right here, 2nd and 3, I'm going to try to run the ball with Adrian Peterson. And for some reason, I didn't get what I thought I was going to get. Howie Long makes the tackle. Now I'm at 3rd and 2. And this defense, like, I ain't gonna lie, they stingy. Right here, this is another, like I said, key moment. That field goal right before half, missing it, kind of messed with me. Because now, I'm in field goal range, but I question whether Blair Walsh has the power or not. So right here on 3rd and 2, I drop back to pass it. That could have easily been picked, but now it puts me in a situation: do I take the field goal after just missing a 59-yarder, or do I go for it? The normal me would have just kicked the field goal and lived with my defense. Like I said, I do not leave points on the board. But since I missed the field goal, and it's pretty much in punt territory, I said, what the hell, I got Randy Moss. I see cover 3, and I'm just hoping Randy Moss is going to be able to, get across the field. Because right there, I put 2 crossers. He had to choose who he wanted to pick up. Randy Moss secures the underneath drag. And as you can see, I only passed the ball 3 times so far throughout this game. Adrian Peterson has just been a monster. It is literally the battle between Bo and Adrian. So right here, stick work allows me to get up. If the animation would have finished, I would have been into the end zone, but it puts me, at the 1-yard line. A couple of plays later, it's 3rd down. I'm able to just run it up the middle as he was expecting me to pass out of that formation. 4th quarter, this is where all the pressure happens. So I know he's going to Bo Jackson. At the same time, since I've been laughing with him, I know he likes to play action. So I got to kind of play both going against him. And that's what you do. Once you get used to somebody's scheme, you just try to take away what they like to do the most. So right here, he runs it up the gut. Harrison Smith makes a huge tackle, because if he doesn't make that, I'm pretty sure Bo Jackson is in the end zone. Right here, my opponent sees me press down. And like I said, I know what he likes to do because I've been laughing with him. They're going to play action. Like I said, I got to be able to play both. And this actually was a beautiful throw. It just hung in the air a little bit longer than what he wanted. If he was able to set his feet, that would have been an easy 1-play touchdown. But since the ball hung in the air, because as you can see, he threw it off his back foot, allowed me to get the 2nd interception. And now at this point in the game, the same thing I was telling the Raiders, I'm not necessarily trying to go down and score right away. I want to take away as much time, and I'm very comfortable taking the field goal. Right there, I catch him off guard. He expects me to run. I pass the ball to Adrian Peterson. And like I said, at this point, I'm not chancing nothing. I see everybody coming to blitz. So I put Randy Moss on them crossers again, and like I said, I'm just keep making them choose what he wants to do and who he wants to guard. So I pick up the blocks. He took triangle, so I throw it to Randy Moss, and that pretty much put me in field goal range, and I just want to waste out the clock. As soon as I see him use 1 timeout, I knew the game was over, because he pretty much has to get an onside kick. And I figured, since I'm going to be playing deep, that I'd be able to, stop him. But for some reason, Bo Jackson just decides, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go score. And he did it so fast. So here it comes down to the onside kick. Jenna Cowles is going to go ahead and kick it. Chris Carter, best hands on the team, covers it, and that's going to be the ball game, as I'm going to just knee it out. I hope you guys have enjoyed the content. If you're in the league and you like my content, please subscribe. It's going to help me as I continue to grow this Madden thing. If not, I don't really care if you like the video or not. But I hope for somebody who's in the league who wants to get better, just try the lab sessions. I mean, as you can see, the Raiders are continually getting better, and I expect them to be hell in that division. Anyway, it's been Lethal. I hope you guys enjoyed my content. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this,